Today I'm going to be experimenting with using my Dutch pour paints for an acrylic swipe. So I'll tell you more about that as we get going. To create the cells that you'll see forming during the swipe, I'm adding 1 drop of silicone oil to each of the base paint colors and then giving them a quick stir. I'll mention all the colors as we go, and I'll also list them along with all the paint ratios and other supplies in the description box too. With the paints ready, I'm laying down the various base paint colors, starting with Ultramarine Blue by Amsterdam, Phthalo Green by Loft, Turquoise Blue by Amsterdam, Phthalo Blue by Loft, Brilliant Blue by Amsterdam, Primary Cyan by Amsterdam, and Aqua Green by Loft. I mentioned earlier that I'm experimenting with my Dutch pour paints for an acrylic swipe today. I've been curious for a while just to, see how that would turn out, so that's what I'm trying. My Dutch pour paints have a much thinner consistency than my typical swipe paints. Roughly speaking, the Dutch pour paints are mixed 4 parts paint to 8 parts Floetrol to 3 parts of water, whereas my swipe paints usually only have 1 part of water. So curious, to see how things are going to turn out today. For the swipe, I'm using ivory black paint. This paint doesn't contain any silicone oil. I'm using a piece of plastic that I cut out from the plastic that the canvas came packaged in to do the swipe. Well, the cells are forming, so that's good. I'm glad it's still working, even though my paints are a different consistency today. I'd say the cells themselves look quite nice. 2 things that seem a little bit different with using this consistency of paint is that the colors seem to mix more with each other instead of kind of keeping their unique color as clearly. And parts of the canvas seem to show through more easily. Although, you could easily fix this by painting the canvas a related color first so that that color could show through instead of a white canvas. Anyway, overall, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Glad it worked. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.